Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of Read and Roll Up. We got our reads, we got our roll up. Let's get right into it. Now, y'all see, we not inside today. We're outside at the park trying to get some good nature on a Sunday. Um, got my tea here. I wanted to go ahead and read the quote. This advice is simple. It says, "Be kind to yourself." So remember that how you are to yourself is most likely how you are to others. Now, the book we're reading today, the original version, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. If you've heard of it, or rather, if you've never heard of it, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. But nah, for sure. Um, Great book as far as mind state and psyche into the efforts towards success. One of the first big prompts in here says the key to success or failure is in your hands. What will you do with the Strangest Secret? We'll get into that in a minute. So now, as you see, it's not a big book. It has 4 chapters. If you ask me, there's really only 2 chapters. The first on page 9 is the preface. It gives some insight into Earl. On page 15, that's where he goes over the Strangest Secret. But then from 15 all the way, then you get to page 73. On page 73, he talks about the 30-day challenge. That's how you execute the Strangest Secret within 30 days to build something for yourself. And then the last one is starting your 30-day test. And I can literally show you that it has blanks and statements to help you along your journey throughout that 30-day challenge. So I'm not going to be reading that last chapter. Let's start with the preface a little bit, just so we can get a little insight. I may not read the whole thing, but just to start. Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale was a man of many talents and interests. A radio personality on a nationally syndicated show, an entrepreneur, a philosopher, a marine, among other things. But one thread united all his pursuits: a passion for excellence in living a meaningful existence. This passion drove him to seek out the secret formula for success. Accordingly, he spent his life studying the thoughts and habits of a select few in history who had achieved greatness in wealth and or position, hoping to understand the difference between those who attain high levels of personal, professional, and financial success and those who do not. While reading the line in Napoleon Hill's timeless classic, Think and Grow Rich, we'll read that we become what we think about. Nightingale experienced his aha moment, the discovery that thoughts are things with very real effects, that having a concrete goal in your mind amounts to attaining it, fueled his success, enabling him to become financially independent by the time he was 35. Around the same time, Nightingale purchased an insurance company. He used his research into the laws of success to create weekly motivational speeches for his sales team. Because he was planning to be out of town during one of these speeches, he recorded a talk in advance to be played during his absence. His 1956 recording is one of the most inspiring speeches of all time, going on to become the first spoken word message to win a gold record by selling over 1 million copies. In fact, the demand for this recording became so great that Nightingale was encouraged to form with the successful businessman Lloyd Conant. The electronic publishing company Nightingale Conant which has since become a multi-million dollar giant in the personal development industry. In his speech, what has since been titled The Strangest Secret, Nightingale distills his prodigious research on human motivation into a simple success formula that can be adopted by every individual, no matter his or her circumstances. According to Nightingale, the majority of the population ignores the importance of the strangest secret, instead languishing in a state of inactivity, aimless, dissatisfied, and lacking a sense of significance in life. This speech will teach you how to transform your mindset so that you can become one of the top 5% who succeed in your field. I'll read it. Toward the end of his speech, Nightingale details a 30-day challenge for implementing the strangest secret. This test works to form new and healthy habits focused on goal achievement by helping you overcome toxic cycles of negative thinking. Self-doubt, worry, fear, and other negative emotions will undoubtedly hold you back in life. As the law of sowing and reaping indicates, if you plant these harmful emotions in the soil of your mind, you will harvest anxiety, fear, and failure. Your mind, and the universe more broadly, does not discriminate between positive and negative quote unquote crops. Whether you sow poison or promise, you will reap that which you sow in equal measure. Once you replace limiting beliefs and negative thoughts with a calm, positive, and unswerving focus on a goal, you will trade emotional, spiritual, and financial poverty for abundance, and riches of all kind will flow freely into your life. The key to both success and failure is in your hands. What will you do with the strangest secret?